Hello and welcome back to the Craft Box. My name is Brendan. Today we are doing the best side activity in the game. You can probably tell by where we are that it's obviously something that's really fun and everyone should probably do, you know? Monstrology. I know it's not really the thing you would expect me to say, but, you know, I just wanted to show my appreciation for Monstrology. We need, like, a Monstrology Appreciation Day, because, you know, it's actually really, really fun. Definitely not joking at all. You know, you just go and defeat a whole bunch of mobs, and they have to only be undead, though, or gobblers, or pigs, or dragons. But otherwise, you just defeat a whole bunch of monsters again and again and again, and just collect their essence. And that's about all you can do with it. It's really fun, really great activity. Wow, we didn't even kill. I'm so good at these. These mobs are like really difficult. But I just kind of wanted to discuss Monstrology actually today. It's been out for a while, and I've done a bit. Oh look, we collected 2 monster animus. Ho, aren't we lucky? It's been out for a wee while. I think it was brought out last year, 2017. That sounds about right. Monstrology is basically you collect a whole bunch of animus from, or what they've called animus, which is kind of like the soul of a soulless monster, if that kind of makes sense, which it doesn't really. But essentially, you do that, then you can either summon them into as house guests, you can put them in a monstrodome, which I don't have. Probably will end up crafting it, definitely, but you know, yeah. And then, oh look, it has a weird little symbol. I haven't done this enough, but yeah. And then essentially that's basically all you can do. You can have them as a house guest. I suppose you can also expel them if they're not a boss. So if they're in a battle, you can use the card and expel it. Basically it's a money sink. Look at that, how much we got. 10 XP. Oh my gosh. I've been doing a lot of this while I've just been collecting badges, because it's a good way to actually collect some of the badges. So you can collect 2 badges at once essentially, because all of these undead badges, where is that? Undead, there's a whole bunch of undead you have to defeat, and you might as well collect all of the Monstrology badges, which is here. There's 29 of them, while you're doing that. So I've already got plenty of animus, which is 100 animus. I'd need 1,000, and then there's a whole bunch more. So it's a really good way to kind of collect those 2 badges at once. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Also because I want to kind of complete everything. So there's a Monstrology tome, which tells you how many things of animus you can collect in each place. So in Wizard City there's 65, Marleybone there's only 11, and the only people that kind of came to my mind was the Grave Phantoms, because what else is undead in Marleybone? There's probably a couple of other things, but not many. There's only 11. So basically you can create a summon treasure card. So you can, with 10 animus, so you need 10 animus, you need to defeat these guys 10 times. And 500 gold, you can summon one of these into the battle, which is actually really cool. This is actually a really cool thing. I've used that a couple of times. I don't know if it was in the walkthrough, but a couple of times. You know what, let's just defeat some more. I need to level up. Let's just defeat some more. A couple of times I'm not sure if it was in the walkthrough, but I found this guy who had a whole bunch of crypt constructs, which are people in Mirage. And we kind of defeated quite a hard boss with them, and they're actually really good. They're myth, and they could like just stun all the time. It was ridiculously OP. So some of them are good, and also it allows myth people to have, I think myth can essentially fill up the whole battle board, because you can have your minion and then 2 other things, but I think only myth can summon 2 of them, I think is how it works. So it's kind of like boosting myth, but not really, because who uses minions? They're kind of dumb. So yeah, that's kind of yeah, that's kind of bad. Okay, good job. We're gonna definitely kill this time. So yeah, that's kind of Monstrology. There's also other things which I'll go into in just a sec. Obviously you already know about it, but I kind of just wanted to discuss why I'm doing it, because I said it on stream a couple of days ago. Oh, we actually got 4 essence there. Is that correct? We did. How did that happen? I don't really know. I don't really know. Yeah, we've got 6 now. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. So yeah, people were wondering why I was doing it, and essentially it is just to get the badges, because as you may or may not know, I'm trying to get all the badges, and defeating a whole bunch of undead around the spiral was kind of boring. So I decided, why not just do monstrology, get all of the monstrology badges while I'm defeating a whole bunch of undead, because there's about 4 of them on this page as well that I haven't even unlocked because I haven't defeated 2,000 yet. So why not just do monstrology while I'm defeating them, so I can kind of get more badges and also travel the spiral a bit, because, you know, why not? So yeah, that is basically the only reason why I'm doing it. Oh, we're about to level up. We need 1 more XP. Oh my gosh, this game trolls me. This game trolls me, of course. So yeah, that's why I do monstrology. It's essentially just a way for me to kind of, you know, just chill a bit while I'm defeating things. I can kind of just travel the spiral a bit, defeating things. It actually takes a bit longer because obviously, well, it depends. It can take a bit longer because we're gonna wait for that other dude, just because he could be a bit annoying. Just wait for that other dude to come. They walk so slowly, I forget. What was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, essentially it's kind of a way to just move through the spiral collecting these badges is what I'm using it for. Just kind of doing 2 things at once. It also kind of spreads it out a bit, because you can't be at the same place for too long, otherwise you start getting less and less XP. So it's a good way to kind of just keep moving along in the worlds. So I'll probably only be here for, like, we're currently level 5. These guys are what, level 3 or 4? I don't even know. But I believe your monstrology level tells you what you can have. So these are rank 5 as well. So they're actually probably the best for me to be fighting, because they are rank 5 and I am a rank 5 monstrologist, or level 5, or whatever you want to call it. There we go, we've leveled up on monstrology. Wow, look at that. Did not expect that to happen. So we're now level 6, so we can defeat rank 6 people, which is cool. I don't know where they are. You can probably find a wiki page on them. I would kind of like to collect a whole bunch of these dudes. Maybe. I don't know. I would kind of like to collect all of them, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll see. Maybe sometime in the future. There's a lot of worlds, though. There is a lot of them. I mean, that could be kind of interesting to see me collect all of them. This is probably the only video I'm going to be doing on this, because I try and keep badges off camera or on streams, because it can be a bit boring, just defeating the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But yeah, that's kind of just what I wanted to say, why I'm doing monstrology. Because somebody asked me that the other day. So yeah, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you want. And remember, craft outside the box.